What turned me on about it was it couldn't tell me exactly where my ancestor was stolen from, but it could tell me what tribe I was from. And that intrigued me. I didn't understand why it intrigued me, but it did. So I decided I was going to do it. I ordered the test. And then I made the mistake of saying something to my elders, my parents, my aunts, some older folks. And I was really shocked.
Welcome back, guys. Today is all about an African American woman who's filled with so much joy and excitement as she sets to discover her African history. Guys, she shares her story in this video. Do want to give this video a like and also leave educational comment in the comment section so that more people can learn from your experiences, guys. Thank you guys so much. See you on the comment and on the next one.
Hey, if you're African American, hang out. I got a word for you. If you're not African American, hang out. You might learn something. Have you ever considered getting your ancestry done? I did too. My problem with getting it done and what always stopped me was I was not at all interested in finding out what European countries um, my ancestors' assaulters were. You see, in the United States, if you are African American more than 3 generations, you have at least 24% European DNA in you. That's a fact of the slave trade. I wasn't interested in that. I wanted to get the African ancestry test. Now, this is not paid at all. Bear with me a little bit. Y'all know I love to tell a story, right? Okay, so it was a little expensive, but what turned me on about it was it couldn't tell me exactly where my ancestor was stolen from, but it could tell me what tribe I was from. And that intrigued me. I didn't understand why it intrigued me, but it did. So I decided I was going to do it. I ordered the test. And then I made the mistake of saying something to my elders, my parents, my aunts, some older folks. And I was really shocked at the just immediate vitriol that I got from our elder African Americans. Like, why would you do that? You don't need to know that. We're American, you know? And my answer always was, I want to know where I come from. You don't know that you want to know until you know. So I went on ahead and got it. No problem. It comes back. I'm proud to say that I am Nigerian American. I very seldom now say that I'm African American because I know where my people come from. I'm Nigerian American, and my tribes are Yoruba and Fulani. Okay. Now, I get my results back and I'm excited. So knowing that my mom and dad could care less, I share the information with my daughters and my sons and my grandchildren. That's what this story is about. That was 6 years, almost 7 years ago. This weekend, we took the family up into the mountains for some restful, relaxing family time. On the way back down from Vail, my granddaughter was riding in the front seat with me. And as we're talking about different things, she mentions that she took a very, very strong interest in all things Nigerian in the last couple years. That took me by surprise, and I'm in her life daily. So I say, really? Well, we're Nigerian Americans. He said, yeah, that's why I'm like, I can't wait to go over there, Grandma, and see it for myself. And, I'm getting into the music and just the history, the Nigerian history. And, that's where we're from. I want to know about where we're from. When I tell you guys, I cried almost all the way down that mountain, that whole hour-and-a-half drive. I can't stop thinking about it. This is not a paid advertisement. It's not a sponsorship. This is an honest opinion from an African American. If you don't want to do it for yourself, think about the gift that you're leaving to all the generations that come after you. You may think you don't want to know. I'm telling you, from experience, you don't know that you have a hole until it's filled. If you're going to get an ancestry test, I'm not going to talk you out of getting any of the other ones. I actually did a 23andMe because my eldest daughter wanted to find cousins. You know, there's no harm in that. And I did it for her. But for the culture, my grandchildren know where they come from. That's the best review. The African ancestry test is expensive compared to the other ones. Here's how I got around the cost. It's about $300. I keep it 100 at all times. But two questions I ask myself. One, when has our knowledge of ourselves ever been inexpensive? Oh, honey, don't worry, I'll wait. And two, what price your grandchildren knowing where they come from? $300? So I could hear my 16-year-old granddaughter say, yes, I'm Nigerian American and I want to go there and I want to see it for myself because that's where we come from. Our history does not start with slavery. Then you have the issue of the tribes. I know the native dress of my cultural tribe. I'm studying our cultural history. I know European history. I want to know my people. That is what, to me, that $300, that goes into generations of my family. Never again will anyone from my line think that our history started when we got off of the slave ship. That's my opinion. Doesn't have to be right. You have a blessed day. I hope you go on ahead and get that done, sis.